Yeah, and we're going to go to Stan Blum, and we're going to put the boat in, and we're going to figure out how to drive it back to Meridian Marina. And we actually have a stop and over point. My name is Bob Harvey, and I just bought a 40-foot Twin Vee with 400 Mercuries, which I'm so proud of. We're going to name it the Bella Donna.
This is Project Twin Vee with Bob Harvey.
Wow.
That little palm right there is more nerve-wracking than the whole ride over.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They're a little skinny. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, man. What a nice boat. Whoa. Ha. Dewatering. I'll get the ropes. Where'd the ropes go? Where'd the ropes? Oh, that looks okay.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything.
Yeah, that's okay. Where's the ropes? I'll get them corner. We're good, man. Take it. No, it's just good.
There, she's floating.
Yep.
Funny as we're driving down that road, I'm looking back as we're going on every tree, and I realized that every tractor trailer has cut the clearance for us. I think we're literally slid onto every one of them.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no leaves in the boat.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah, not one. I mean, that's not true. I think there is. Yeah, there's a couple right here.
Looks pretty darn good, man.
All right, so welcome aboard.
Thank you, Kevin.
Let me show you how to get her powered up so we can get all systems running.
The first step is
It's over here and you have a remote control on the dashboard.
Okay.
What you do in the remote is just going to have this button. You can hear a beep, followed by a bunch of clicks. That is all your batteries powering up. Okay? Garmin's will come up. Okay. So at this point you want to wait until everything comes online before you really go any further forward. Yep, now we're up. We agree?
We agree.
Garmin's come up. So next step, come down. We have the keys for the engines. 4 keys, 4 engines. 1, 2, 3,
4.
You leave in that position right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
and
Now-
you would turn the when you're shutting down, you'd have to do this
Right.
as well.
Now, if you come on board and you turn these keys on first without turning the boat on,
Right.
you're going to get a solid alarm going off because
Okay.
there's power to those. Then you realize, oh, I didn't turn my batteries on. Go ahead and turn the keys back off. Hit the button, get all the batteries online, then bring the keys online.
So that red button there turns the batteries on?
No, the red button powers the system.
Powers the
Oh,
boat.
I'm sorry.
Then step 2 is the
Step 2 is
batteries.
then we're going to turn on
I got you.
our
Each battery.
keys for each motor.
for
Okay?
each motor.
I got you.
Right. Okay, so that's step 2. Right now, our motors are trimmed down, so you don't have to worry about that. But you obviously want to make sure your engines are always trimmed down before you start them.
Actually,
Okay.
No, you're fine. I just want to be around here.
Oh,
Hit our
yeah.
accept button on our vessel
Right.
view that brings up our home page. Okay, same information is here,
Yeah.
same information down here. And then Next step, you could start them one here. We'll start every motor all together in one shot, or we could start them all individually.
Start all
here.
engines. I
Right,
like
you
it.
would hit start all engines.
And this
You
does
start
its thing.
port, center, starboard. All 4 engines are running. Okay.
Got it.
Now we can look here. Oh, we missed one. We missed. Did I miss a key? Oh, that's all. Yep.
Well, I'm glad it's happening now. There it is. Well, now the other one turned.
I turned them
Oh, you turned them all.
So now do it again. 1,
1,
2, 3,
3,
4. Now they're rolling.
Now they're all running.
Okay.
So what was over there? The batteries?
That was
Parallel.
actually.
Parallel? Oh, you had the parallel? Really?
And the parallel switch. Let's do a low on voltage for those.
Okay.
They had the boat sitting out in the yard for a couple hours, so good job. Now all our motors are running. Okay. Now that we've got all the engines running, you're free to roam. I want to go through a full shutdown on how to completely shut the boat down when you go to leave at night.
So we just arrived at the marina. Okay, we're parked. Now it's the shutdown.
For shutdown, obviously, with a
All.
button, it'll turn all the motors off in one shot.
The all button.
The all button shuts all the
Yeah,
motors
yeah,
off.
I got that.
Or you can do individual ones.
Or individual.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we have all our engines shut down. Most important thing to do once you shut the engines down, even if you're hanging out of the boat and you're not leaving the boat, turn the keys off. This way nobody can accidentally start a motor. And
Right,
shift you
right.
with you, okay. So now if you want to hang on the boat, your engine's off, you can't start anything. To power the boat down at the end of the day when we're leaving to go home, okay. That'll pop up because we turned the motors off. Our heading sensor is in our Mercury.
Right,
Okay,
right.
for the GPS. So don't be alarmed if that pops up. Just say, okay, I acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Now, shut the boat down. We're going to hold this button in for about 5 seconds. And we're going to get a shutdown in process, wait 45 seconds. We don't have to listen to that. We can hit the OK button. That'll go away. Now, the other thing you want to do too is you want to turn off these buttons right here. They have in the programming for the lighting to leave lights on when you leave the boat.
Right,
Okay?
right.
Turn them off. Don't leave them on. You
Yeah.
don't need to have lights
No,
on.
we
when
don't
you leave
want-
the boat. So you always want to make sure all these lights are blue, except for that. That horn
That's
will
the
always be
horn,
red.
yeah.
These always want to be blue.
Right.
Those two will turn red once we go into the shutdown mode. Click them, the lights will all be off in the boat.
Gotcha.
It's a function they have in the Shadowcaster.
Yeah. Good point, though.
Well, I'm going to ask the guy from Dometic and Ed to take that out. You don't need it. And then here we go. We're shut down.
We're shut down.
Now you can walk away from both these.
Now we can walk away the boat. Let me
Okay.
show you how to do a backup repowering of the boat. Should we get to the boat and I left it home. Let me show you what you can do.
Yeah, wow.
Okay. So there's a manual way to power the boat up. What we would do is we would take all these switches, we would turn them all to the off position. Okay. Once they're in the off position, we can go back to auto and on, auto and on, auto and on, auto and on, auto and on. Now that I've
Right,
done
right.
that, everything will power back up again.
Okay.
Once you've done that, a smart thing to do would be to put these back in the. Nope, you have to leave them in the on position. Yep, you can't put them back up. So now we have them in that position. You guys can stay out all day. There's nothing's going to affect the boat. Everything works 100% normal. When you go to go home, when you don't have the remote, you would go to the remote on, off.
I got you. I got
Okay,
you.
remote
Yeah.
on, off,
Right.
off, 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 off. Now, when you go to leave, put them back in auto. Because the next time you come back, you're going to have the remote control. Okay, and that will in turn allow you to use the remote.
Right.
Okay, so we are shut down.
So you-
Treat this as a key.
Yeah.
Take this home with you at night.
Okay.
Okay. Put it with the boat. Take these boat keys. Okay, and make yourself up 2 sets of keys. Spare
Right,
set.
right,
spares,
right.
Manuals, and you're gonna want. I would put this with my keys and have it hanging out there.
Right.
This way it's out of the weather, it's out of the elements. Get a string, tie them all together,
yeah.
clip them on there, piece of mono with a
Yeah,
hook,
yeah.
do something with it. This way you never leave without it. And then your 4 spare Mercury keys. I think they're both somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Good point.
So now, we're just gonna go ahead and power us back up.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna come back online immediately. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. I'm gonna turn back on our 4 Mercury switches. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Make sure the other side stayed in line. I believe we didn't play with it. It's perfect.
Okay.
So now,
We agree.
agree? We always want to wait for our Mercury to come up before we start our engines. Not to say you can't, but you should wait for the Merc page to pop up. About 30 seconds.
That's just an emergency switch that run off. You have emergency.
Well, you guys getting some rough water? We're gonna clip this to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, you'd always clip this to you anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
If this pulls off,
It's kills it.
You know, that would just be pulled
No.
off and it
oh, it
kills
shuts all 4 engines off.
Instantly.
Oh, yeah,
Instantly.
they're
Well,
off.
then they're off.
They're off, yeah.
Beep.
And you'll have emergency stop on every one of them.
Yep.
We can close it. As soon as I reset this, that is a soft code alarm. It will automatically disappear. Okay, see, it's automatically gone. It will
Yeah.
not stay. Yellow code alarms go away immediately. And then you can go ahead and hit the button.
Boom,
2,
boom,
3,
boom,
4.
boom.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow. Not bad, right?
It's great.
And then now you were going to talk about any of the joystick or the reverse. Or what were you saying about going out or something? We're not doing it now, but there's something else you want to say. No?
You said you're set now. Obviously,
Yeah.
shifts on one side, shifts on the other.
Yeah.
Joystick, toggle. Again, joystick is.
So you can twist it too.
You can twist it, turn it, push it all different directions.
Okay, so there's different options
Yeah,
that you can do.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It can.
Yeah, it's a full-on joystick.
It's full of.
And but the twist
and,
motion
and
is also-
twist. Twist is what would rotate
Rotate
the
the
boat.
boat
But you're going to
left, right.
twist and pull. Because you got to remember, you got
Yeah.
current out there, so
You're
you're going to go both
twisting and pulling.
at the same time. So when you go to leave the dock, you might be going back like this.
And twisting.
Yeah, you would. You might be going back, leaving this slip. I'd be going back, and I might be going a little over this way. Might be going over that way. I might do a little roll to kick
Yeah.
it back over,
You'll
kick it
feel
this
it.
way. It takes time to learn how to use it. It's very sensitive, and it's not. You want to play with it a day when it's not windy.
Right, right.
Just once you get into the dock, go ahead. Motors have to be 100% neutral for it to work. If we are in gear, this will not work
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
Okay.
But once you're in neutral,
Once you're in neutral,
then now it active.
it's fully active.
It's off.
Yeah.
Love that.
And then you.
Now you're in.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you just keep it in neutral, and you can
This
dig around
has
with
to
it.
be
has to be in
in
neutral.
order for
It
you
has
to
to be
use
in
this.
But that will still power as normal. It gives you power left,
if we
right.
put this in gear, that light will not be green anymore.
Right,
Yep,
right.
okay,
Okay.
got it.
The light's gone.
Yeah.
When the light's green, the joystick is accessible
Active,
to you.
Yeah.
And once you're in
Makes
gear,
sense,
there's
really.
no joystick.
Yeah.
And you control you, and you have your sky hook, and you have your position sensor, and then you have a heading sensor as well.
So if you're, let's say we're cruising near the marina and oh, we're almost there, let's slow down. You just put it in neutral basically, and then use your
And
joystick.
switch to joystick.
Wow.
So what you do is once you go to here, you can use this as a brake
Right.
and reverse and stop the boat.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
in,
yeah.
creep, and curl along. Okay.
And you can always power forward if you need to.
You have 1,800 RPM that you have.
That's
You have a
what
lot
it
of
is.
power. A
That's
lot of
plenty.
power. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of power in the
Get pretty
joystick.
fast.
It's
Yeah.
not really. It's not gonna play off. It's more gonna push the boat around, give you what you need.
Get you what you
Again,
need, yeah.
it's the joystick is really learning a lot of touch because it's very sensitive. It'll move the bow, it'll move the stern, it'll go sideways.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
And you just want to just be careful with it.
super fucking.
Once you're out there, you don't
Yeah,
be
it's-
really gentle with it.
Yeah, I mean when you guys back out of here, okay, you go back out with the joystick, back all the way out, make your rotation,
Wow.
and as soon as we're in a position to go into gear, switch to your throttle.
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, I would not even use a joystick. I would just put it in.
you can.
But if I put it in reverse, the engines all
motors
come
will
right.
self-set.
They come right back.
Yeah.
Or
That's
like, see if
amazing.
I've done that and I play with them and they're sitting out in that position.
Yeah.
Or they're out a little bit. You can just toggle this for a second and they'll recenter.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you shift, they recenter. You turn the wheel, they recenter.
Yeah.
Motors always go back to center if they've been left
Which
off.
is nice. That's a good feature.
Yes. And then when the other thing you do too is when you're at the dock and you come in, okay, bring the motors back to center all the time.
Yeah, all
Don't
the
ever
time.
trim them up. Some guys will trim them up like this, and it looks all
No,
kind of weird.
no,
And
no.
what happens is they'll fall into each direction. They can considerably hit each other. So center the motors.
No.
Like we could go leave them out here. You could just grab your joystick and toggle for a second, and they'll recenter
Oh, they'll
themselves.
recenter. Wow.
Yeah,
You
they'll
just
always
touched it.
Yeah, you just literally, if we came into the dock and you were driving your way in and you left them like that, oh man, do me a favor, Jason, just turn this for me. Boom. They'll go right back to center. Yeah, just a quick twist of the wheel.
That's
Yeah.
That makes life easy. And then you can trim the motor. You can bring the motors up. And then your trim indicators are right here. It tells you where the motors are. The other thing too, when you go to use the joystick, the motors will automatically trim up. Okay.
yeah, they go.
They go up a little bit. Okay. And sometimes they go up a little higher depending upon how much power we put into the joystick. When you go to take off, put them back down again.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, realize the motors are slightly up. I've had guys take off. It's tough to plane off. The motors are up a little bit. I didn't do it. No, the joystick did it.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah. Yep.
So when you take off on plane, where are you
All the way
leaving?
down.
Oh, all the way down?
Bury them all the way down.
Okay, I
And
got
then
you.
when you're running, you just get the
Bring
feel
them
of where
up.
you.
Yeah.
Remember how we watched the
Yeah.
water break?
Right, we want the water
Here,
break back.
Here, right. You want to get the water up. You know, depending upon how rough it is, do we want more boat in the
Right.
water? Do we want to have the boat up and running? Because it's nice current out there.
Right,
That's what you're
right.
looking at.
Yeah.
Again, on the last time we were out, I was trimmed up at probably in the 30s, but we had water breaking behind us,
Right.
and we had some chop.
Yeah.
Had it been calmer, I probably could have gone higher, got more boat up out of the water. But with it being rougher, you want more boat in the water. It's
Yeah.
a nicer ride. When it's calmer, you can lift the boat out and go.
You'll feel it too.
Oh, you'll get the feel of it really easy. All of a sudden, you'll be like, oh, let's put more boat in the water. Remember, these don't have trim tabs. You're using the engines to create that whole up and down.
Right, right.
All
Cool.
right.
Okay, I
Anything
think
else
I'm.
you want to know about screens?
No, I think
or
I'm
anything?
good. I
You're
think I'm
on
good.
that front? You have the map. The map always appears on that side for now.
No, we can.
No,
do
we can
one.
make it
don't mess-
split.
oh, you
With
don't
the
have-
home button, and he can
Yeah, he
charge
can split
sonar
it,
combo.
yeah.
We can do a combo screen.
split.
He can, he can put it any way he wants it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We can do a.
But I would do chart sonar because of the
Well,
thin
one
water
will be the
line.
engines and one will be the charts.
You can do that on that one.
No, chart sonar because
You want to see up with the waters. You want to see what the water depth is.
Yeah.
That'll come up with it.
yeah, it'll come.
Here, sonar, traditional, enable, options, transmit on, go back.
Yeah, actually, when we leave here, I'm going to leave this on the chart and that on the sonar.
There's a chart.
Yeah, there's a sonar.
It's coming
Yeah,
across now.
leave the right with the engines.
You can have the engines down here.
I don't
You
need
don't
the
have
engines.
to have the engines
Yeah, I
on.
don't need the
You
engine.
don't need the
Look at
engines.
that snook. Nice fish.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Ah,
That's beautiful,
wow.
man. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Slot snook.
you don't have to run the engines up here. The engines will stay down
That's
here all the time.
cool.
Yeah.
And if there's a problem, something happens, an alarm's going to go off, it's going to come off up here. You want to have boat functions up
I
here.
want to have boat functions. Exactly right. I want the map and the.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to go here.
Map.
We're going to put a chart. We're
Yep.
going to do a nav chart.
Yep.
And then you have full sonar.
And then I want to come out.
Pitch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a cell phone.
Yep.
And
And
that's-
remember now you've touched the screen. You want to hit the stop panning because what's going to happen is, let's say we now went over this way a little bit.
Right.
The boats disappear into that way. If we hit the stop panning button, the boat's going to come back to the middle bottom third of the screen all the time. Now there's advanced functions where you can move the boat up higher on the screen. I always like
yeah.
the boat in the bottom third of
No,
the
I
screen.
do too. I do
Okay.
too.
But these are the two pages that are up
That's how I'm
99%
gonna
of
do
the
it.
time. Huh. Yep, that's what you're looking for.
9.
Well, you can come back here. There's a little button right here.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that button was there.
There is the
I
joystick.
never knew that button was there. No kidding. Okay, now I
Lift
know.
These big monsters off. You lift this up. You unlatch.
I'll
You
never
lift it
do-
up.
never doing that.
It's a lot of work. These are quite heavy.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure.
it. Then you can push it down again. Little black button.
Okay.
Boop. And you're in. And you did.
So well, I'll
And
just
Phil is
read.
right behind.
Yeah, I'll just read the book on what kind of oil. So I'll get some oil. But in general, these don't use any oil, right?
No, they don't. They will darken the oil, but they don't burn oil.
Right.
They'll burn oil down to the level where they want it, and it'll stay there.
Right.
Okay. First oil change 20 hours. Next oil change 100 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, I'm a big do them every 50. The oil.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to. Just the oil. The oil likes to turn black. It's not expensive to do an oil and a filter.
No,
so
no.
Yeah.
it's maintenance. Stay on top of it. There are guys that'll push it past that 100-hour mark. I'm not a fan of that. That oil
Get it
breaks
done,
down.
man.
The thing is, though, we're running
It's
3,000, 4,000, 5,000
All the
RPM.
time.
It's not like our car. We're only running at 1,000, 1,100 RPM. We can go 8,000 miles. You can't.
Yeah.
These motors are turning. They're pushing a lot of weight.
They are
that
pushing a
oil.
lot of weight,
Change
man.
the oil.
Trying to get some turning.
On the boat.
Hey, dude, would you close that back door?
I did the gate.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay. Here we go. Well, we're laying our first tracks down. Positively. Nothing to do it but to do it. I like this screen though.
Nice, huh?
Well, when we get under 6, we're going to start screaming and yelling.
Just you know where you go, right? You see up and around. You got to
Right
go
here.
around that thing.
Yeah.
We're good. We're doing fabulous, man. Nice work.
See that green dude over there? The green?
Yeah.
We want to be on the outside to the left of that. So we want to go up and, yeah.
There's the red ones.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
want-
right down this channel. That's
Right. I'm
green
watching. I'm staying in the lighter shade of pale.
only filming this.
That's cool. I'm good. Showed Donna my first time at the helm.
Wave to Donna, man.
Wow. Don. What's this guy going to do? I guess he's going to turn in front of me.
Honk your horn.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, we don't honk horns. We don't need no patrol. Oh, I see the. Hi. We don't need no patrol.
Look good.
Yeah, what did that sign say, dude? That white sign underneath the green? No, underneath the green sign. Hey, dude, does this go through? Does this go through?
Yeah, you want to cut that way, because there's your sandbar.
I see.
You
the
just want to
sandbar.
hug this.
But I'm saying, where does it cut through between them islands?
That's a good question. I think
See
it
the
goes
green?
Goes right along this. You got to go kind of. Let's say you don't put the island up here. Maybe that's what that is. But yeah, I think you just hover around this and stay. Well, you're 7 foot all along there.
Yeah, where's the green at, though?
I'll just go around there a little bit.
What's that sign say? Something slow speed, minimum weight. I'm going slow.
Yeah, it's 25 mile an hour. We're at 7 feet here.
I don't see.
Yeah, but look at you just.
Oh, I
follow
see the
the
red.
rock.
I see the red. I see the red.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, so there you go through between those islands.
Oh, wrong way. There we go down here.
It's going to be 5 foot all along.
Yeah.
We're going to
I
turn it
know.
into.
You see that red?
Yep.
Why am I not seeing that red up there?
It's right here, straight ahead.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying 4 foot, 8 foot.
You're in the 5 foot zone.
I know. Yes. I'm going down to that red one. That red one is the intersection of the channel here.
How does it be to get it all the way
I don't know, but fuck you, B. We got to go on the far side of that red.
7, we're over 7 foot.
Yeah, we gotta go on the far side of it.
This,
Yeah,
not the left side.
that's
right.
right.
And then you cruise through the other stuff.
Yeah,
It's funny that like they don't put the islands on the map.
I know.
Everybody used to, you know. Yeah.